All right, so there's been in the Proffie board support group, I saw the questions about color wheel and all that, and so I wanted to show this. I have a full-length video with actually a full demo of edit mode that I put together. It's actually to prep for alpha testing. Alpha testing is not starting yet, but I'm getting all my stuff done, so I've got documentation I'm working on currently, and I'm going to be over the next week or 2 weeks putting together a bunch of videos to demo all the new functionality so that when it is time to start alpha testing, we've got everything available. But so for that video, I'll put a link in the description. But this is specific to the color editing. So if you haven't seen earlier videos on color editing is very different than the color wheel than color change. And what color editing does is it actually lets you change not only the color of the blade, but each individual effect can be changed and edited by itself. It does require the styles to have the arguments in place that allow that to happen. So you'll be adding arguments into your styles in order to say what can be edited. And the menu system for edit mode on my prop will actually read through whatever's in the style that can be edited, and it gives you several options to edit them. So I know, the question right now is about how to do stepped like editing of colors and all that. Edit mode has that, so I think that what everybody's asking is actually already coming. It's just a different name and a different way of doing it. But so I wanted to kind of demonstrate that. So I'm going to go into edit mode. And again, the full demo of edit mode, I have a longer video. It's too long for me to upload to Facebook.
Edit mode.
So
edit style. Edit color.
So in edit mode, there's an edit color functionality, and it's actually a whole menu.
Color menu.
So in the color menu, you're going to have several options.
Color options.
We're going to look at the color options. So I'm going to go in.
Select effect.
So if your styles are set up correctly, you can actually edit each effect individually. So your color wheel and color change, they actually can only change all colors at once. So your blast, your clash, your lockup, everything except for white and black actually gets edited by color wheel if you use the default. If you use rotate colors or color change, you can tell the saber what colors should change, and then anything outside of that doesn't change. But you can only do it once. So your style, you can only change one color. So you can only change a color that has the base color, or you can't do like each individually. Color editing lets you edit every single effect individually. So, and again, the actual menu will read what effects on this particular style can be edited. So I'm going to run through them.
Base color.
So I can do the base.
Blast color.
Blast.
Clash color.
Clash.
Lockup color.
Lockup.
Drag color.
Drag.
Lightning block color.
Lightning block.
Stab color.
Stab.
Ignition color.
Ignition, so that's that power up effect.
Retraction color.
Retraction.
Base color.
And then I'm back to base color. So that's all the colors available. Now there's actually more available, but this style doesn't have it, so I can't choose them. But let's take a look at the base color.
Select option.
So there's 4 ways to edit this color, and this is the one that I think everybody's asking for.
Color list.
So color list. So what the color list is the menu actually has default colors built into it. Now you can edit those before you upload if you don't like the specific ones there. I'm building 26 colors, and it's a mix of colors that I use for my base as well as all the colors I use for the effects. So it just gives you quick and easy. So you don't have to do the color wheel. You actually can have a predetermined list, in this case of 26 colors or whatever you choose. I also put some custom colors like an indigo, a couple purples, a couple silvers. But so we'll go into that. So now the color list, my list starts with red, and then it's going to go through through the oranges and everything. So I've set it up in a specific order. And it makes the noise when you turn it, which is what everybody's asking. But this one I do beeps. But every time I turn, I'm going to get a beep. And you can go backwards. If you want clicks, you could just make that sound a click. But these are all specific colors that I said I wanted to have on my saber. So I can change any color of any effect that's built to any of these colors. So that's like an ice. So this is like an indigo that I've made. That's one of the purples I've made. It's a little different purple, magenta, pink. And then we get into like our silvers and whites. And this is more for like your blast, your clash up, your blast, clash, lockups, whatever you want, but they're already there too. So these are the white silver colors. So this is my silver, a little bit more of a bluish tint, a little bit more of a yellow tint, a greenish tint. That one gets a little, I think my battery's getting low too. I've been doing these videos all day. So no, my whites are going to start going yellow on us. So this is not a full representation. So yeah, this is supposed to be white, but you'll see the end of the blades getting yellow. That means my battery's getting low. But so the color list gives you all that capability. And you can pick any of these colors you want. So let's go, I think I was in the greens with this. So we'll choose.
Save color options.
And you've got that ability. You can also do
adjust color hue.
Adjust color hue. So that's like the color wheel. It's a little different, but it does the same functionality. So it works where every little angle change changes the color. And this gets you to every possible main color. And then this has a zoom built into it. So if you get near a color you want, but it's not perfect, you can do a long press and release on the power button. You'll hear a little zoom in sound. And then what that does is it actually makes it so that the change is a lot more subtle with each angle change. And that allows you to really dial into a very specific color easier because it changes what the angle is actually changing. And then when you get near the color you want, that looks alright. We'll do press save.
Save color options.
And then lastly, you've got the ability
adjust white level.
So you can adjust the white level. So you can turn this color brighter all the way up to white. And like I said, my battery's getting low. Or you can actually
adjust black level.
Dim this color all the way down towards near black. It doesn't go to black because black would turn the blade off. And then save all that. So you can actually get to pretty much every color that's available for your NeoPixels through these four options. Color list is a predetermined list. Adjust color hue is going to be kind of like the color wheel. But again, these are specific to each effect. So this is only my base color.
Cancel. Select effect.
So I can actually go
blast color.
Blast.
Select option. Color list.
And I can choose from the color list for my blast. So my blast right now is set to red, but I can go through, and actually the whites are on the back side. So I can change to any of the colors that I think look good with this. Trying to find one that looks okay. Obviously in yellow it gets, or in a green, you don't want to be too much in the yellow. That one doesn't look too terrible. That might be better.
Save color
So now
options.
I've changed my blast color, and you can do that for all the effects that are set up that way. So the ability with color editing is going to give you so much more control, and it's also more user-friendly in terms of being able to have different options to change the color versus just the color wheel or just color change. And it's all based on the new edit mode, the menu that's coming, as well as a bunch of other new features. So I'm going to exit out of here.
Exit.
So there's a lot more related to edit mode. Like I said, the longer video is up on my YouTube channel. Link is below. But I'm prepping everything. We should be going to alpha testing hopefully in the near future. Everything is getting finished. I'll have all the documentation, a bunch of videos, submit that to Frederick. He'll run through everything. Once everything's good to go, he'll set up alpha testing and we'll go from there. So this is coming. I think a lot of what people are asking for is already going to be in this OS. I just think people maybe either haven't been keeping up with it or it has different names than what they think the name should be. But a lot of what I'm seeing out there is already coming, guys. So just have to be a little patient. We got to get it finished, got to get it tested, and then it'll be available for all. So hope you enjoy.